Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Hey yo, who the fuck is that, yo? Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Hey yo, chill with that shit, yo. I'm stressing now, hey yo. It's Christmas, yo. We locked up. Tiny tots with the eyes on the road will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. Hey yo, somebody show everybody, oh! It's the Convict Chronicles. Christmas. Behind bars. Word. For real. I'm gonna keep it 100. I was always the type, try to make the best out of Christmas, you know what I mean? Keep the spirits up. So I'll be on the gate. Tripping, chestnuts roasting. Well, the weather outside is frightful. Up in the but the fire is so delightful. Since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Hey, yo, who that, man? Tell that nigga shut that shit up, man. For real. I ain't get no Christmas cards. I ain't get no packages. Been up here 4 years. I ain't in the Christmas spirit. Hey, yo, if I find out who that is, yo, what cell is that? Hey, yo, what cell is that? Rudolph the Red-Nosed. Yeah, that was me, man. Trying times. Try to keep the spirits up. Just got finished telling him I'm about to stream. Don't come down here with the iPad. He come right down here with the iPad. It's 24 hours. I don't have to say much. But yeah, before I really get into the, you know what I'm saying? Start reminiscing on why, and it's real imperative that we keep our nose clean and get ourselves together. You know what I'm saying? We hurting our families out here with the nonsense. For real. But I want to get into this story out of Philadelphia. This recent story about 4, troubled youth that's not going to be home for Christmas this year. Let's get into it.
We took the cops right on the chase. We'll make it left, we'll make it right. They ain't get a chance to see the police. I'm hopping out and up my burn, ain't get a chance to see my face. Damn, what happened? What little what's his name? That shit really happened. Broski pop right out the cut and tell her what's his name to ass. Left him sleep on the concrete fucking mattress. Cooking shit, we up 3. I don't know why them niggas bragging. You a fucking dummy, left your house without your ratchet. He see me, he gon' speak and shake my hand, don't want no static. Shiny like a genie, he gon' catch a head on black test, ain't even get a chance to run. That nigga broke his shit, he can't even get an nails done. Show that bitch some dog shit, she put her hair inside the front. He got crying by that bitch, I gave him back when I was done. Going for the most running, he taking risky on the run. That's for this sign, I can't go out like a coward. And that rental get the cops under my spiral. Relaxing in them trenches, these extra killers, niggas vouching. 20 grand rubber band can't fit inside my pocket. I just fucked this bitch, you want me to buy her Rick Owens.
Okay. Just wanted to give a little taste, a little touch. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be no copyright on any of this. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, this is underground. You know what I mean? I don't think that's just no label. This is just a freestyle. Maybe the beat, but who knows? But just wanted to give a little background on the lyrics. But then we're gonna get into the seriousness behind the actions. Let's continue.
Today we want to send a very clear message to the members of O to the 4. You like that name? How about go to the jail? Because that is where you're going to go. And I don't just mean the two people we're here to talk about today. Members of O to the 4 who are causing mayhem on our streets, who are terrifying the population. Get ready, O to the 4, to go to the jail. Because that is what's going to happen. That is what justice looks like, and that is what you deserve. I strongly encourage anyone who is involved with that group, stop it. Get away from that group. Stop it. And you will know very soon why. I'm encouraging you to do that. The same goes for the people that they have been fighting with, the young bag chasers. The same goes for other people and other groups who just keep committing violence.
Search for 3 additional suspects. Madeline? Good evening, Jessica. The Philadelphia District Attorney's Office says that a small number of people is responsible for a large amount of violence here in the city, and now some of those accused gang members are behind bars. Today, I caught up with the grieving mother of one of the victims. Who's very inquisitive.
Okay. I'm gonna hold it there. Let me pause it right there.
Very,
I don't want to play all the rest of that. You know what I mean? Because that gets too personal. But I'm gonna let that play. I'm gonna let that play out real quick. So I don't want to hear that part. So I'm gonna let that play out. But in the meantime, and in between time, you basically get the idea. You know, story took place, and I want to emphasize, strongly emphasize, whenever, no matter what state, what jurisdiction that you in, when you get that message, this was a clear message before anything took place. They urged the individuals involved to stop. They encourage you to stop. If you're involved, you know anything, get away, refrain. And as we're going to see in a second, what took place. And now we got, we right here. Let me 1 second. Okay, boom. Let me bring it back from the bottom of the map. Okay, so now this was the press conference after the roundup. But what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to encourage to anybody who's listening, what I need you to do is take heed to the message the first time. Because they're coming. I see. It's a whole new, it's like gang wars. In my time, it was the drug wars. This is the time they setting precedents. But let's continue. Let me go on and get to this next press conference real quick. And then I want to get into Christmas behind bars and how it is, and the things that you're going to go through, and the things that I don't wish for you to go through, and I don't want you to even have to even think about going through. because you're going to do the right thing today, moving forward. But let's go. Let's get into it.
Office says Lacey Woodson and 4 others are responsible for multiple shootings across the city and were arrested. 3 other suspects are still at large. Authorities say all 8 suspects are members of the 02 to 4 gang.
This is a big swing taking against a horrible group that for too long has caused incalculable pain to the good residents of the city of Philadelphia.
As for Nadisha Williams, the arrest of her son's alleged killer means she can close out the year with justice.
I have another older son and another younger son that I worry for every single day. This eases a little bit of the worry for me.
And since her son's death, Williams has created a foundation to honor the memory of her son to Philadelphia Police Headquarters. Madeline Wright, CBS.
Monday press conference. This is a special conference because
This the conference that I wanted to get to.
for collaboration in law enforcement.
Gotta tighten that up.
Around some pretty heinous gun violence.
Let's go.
Group violence. That is far too prevalent in Philadelphia, but this is a good day. This is a day of victory. I want to give special thanks up front to 4 people who played a really major role in what.
Now, this was after the press conference warning anybody involved to stop. You know, they're giving fair warning. They're giving you a chance. They're giving you a break. Heed to the warnings, brothers and sisters, young and old. Heed to the warnings. Let's continue.
We are about to announce today. They are Detectives Gannon and Brady of the Philadelphia Police Department who worked tirelessly on this investigation with Assistant District Attorney Bill Fritzy and Jeff Palmer of the DAO's Gun Violence Task Force. Yes, we had many other partners. A lot of other people played a role. But these 4 didn't stop, and they didn't quit. And these 4, in many ways, are the reason we are here to celebrate this victory today. What victory? Well, you may recall, not that long ago, we gave a press conference in which we asked members of groups to cut it out. And we specifically said, O to the 4 is going to go to the jail. Well,
I'm gonna pause it right there. Take heed, please. Take heed. Let me rewind that back.
To the 4 is going to. We gave a press conference in which we asked members of groups to cut it out, and we specifically said O to the 4 is going to go to the jail. Well, O to the 4 is going to the jail. In fact, O to the 4 is in jail right now.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. See that? Pretty sure his brothers got kids, got families. But in 2022, Christmas 2022, they're not going to make it. Why? Because they failed to take heed. Let me finish. Let me go and let this finish up. It's not too long, too much long. Let me
say it again. We said O to the 4 is going to go to the jail. And O.
Wait, soon as we got.
Okay. Stress. Okay, now let me get back. During the Renaissance times, which I said, you know what I'm saying? I figure it goes a little bit further than that. But at the end of the Renaissance, I'm like at the end of the Renaissance, when I say 90 to 95, give or take 96. Well, that's what I call the Renaissance time, New York State Penitentiary. Yeah, breaking news. Found out from another YouTuber that federal penitentiary, we don't got no strength. Black don't got no strength in there. Minimal. Because what I heard years ago from my bank robbing buddy Smooth. Anybody know Smooth? Joe Smooth. I said, what up? But, you know, I mean, I don't know too many bank robbers. They smooth, infamous from the federal penitentiary. But he told me, he kept it real. You know what I'm saying? He said how black people had to get down in there. You know what I mean? Shower with your boots on, two outside. You know, you had to have two people outside to shower. Because they got to hold that down. People got to tell the real story. How you got to go in the shower with your boots on. And everybody got to be booted up. If you want to go take a shower in the federal penitentiary, and you told me then that it was the Aryan Nation running the show. The Aryan Brotherhood. I got a breaking news. Now it's the Serenos. Mexican Mafia. Okay. You out here want to go on the big boys. You want to move with the big boys, huh? It's a no-win situation. It's a no-win situation. But during the Renaissance time, you know what I'm saying, you was able to get, I think, 55-pound packages. But during Christmas, of course, I think they let you get 90 pounds. Ah, boy, it's a good time. So you're going to get 90-pound package in December. They was another 90 pounds in November. So yeah, like you get 2 double packages. Up. Cause Thanksgiving, you was able to get a nice hefty package, and then Christmas, you was able to get a nice hefty package, and of course, you know they gave away Christmas candy because you got all these different organizations. You know what I mean? I don't know how many people ever sign up for the inmate auxiliary councils, anything like that. See, that's what things that I'll try to be a part of. You know, because those are the organizations that, you know, make changes for the benefit of the convicts inside of these prisons. You know, but now I hear you can't. You know, they don't even do that anymore. Now, man, you don't even get no packages no more. Is that true? So now you got to order your packages from the outside source. How y'all allow that to go down? How do we allow that to happen, people? For real. I need to know. That's crazy. Of course, they took the cigarettes out of the jail. And that was something I never could understand how the population allowed that to happen. You know, but it happened. It's over. It's done with. But it's you know, it's messed up. But what I'm trying to explain to you is that they on a mission to fill up these penitentiaries. With the youth, and through all these new statutes that they bringing up and all these new cases that they trying. You know, of course, we see YSL, the first ever major state conducted RICO case. You know, you got to ask yourself, again, are the federal government going to allow the state to ever conduct any kind of investigation, a case like this ever again? We also see it now. Don't believe the hype. We also see now up to 2 year federal investigations. They giving the state government and the federal government all of these leeways, these judges. So don't be fooled when you got the people telling you, oh man, is this what they used to say? You know, they can't have a phone tap for so long, 90 days, then they gotta take the phone tap off. or 6 months the most. But now you see all these cases coming out right now, and they letting you know that we done conducted this investigation for 2 years. So you gotta add up and do the math. 2 years. They just said that they wanted to say special thanks to 4 special investigators during that investigation. They said they wanted to have special thanks. So that was 4 investigators that they had, the minimum, conducting these cases. They get paid. They looking at that as a resource. Even though, regardless of the fact they wasn't investigating you, they were sitting behind the desk, they would still be getting paid. Correct? But right now they looking at it as a resource that they had to spare for you. So, it's a lot of things that you got to think about and evaluate before you pick up that gun, before you make that strong arm robbery, before you get behind the wheel of that car or that carjacking, before you decide to jump that turnstile, before you decide to bust that move at the self-checkout. At your local Walmart, Target, or Kohl's. Kohl's cash costs. Don't get caught up. Do what you need to do because they rounding you up. They trying to round them up and they trying to lay y'all down. The youth. It's another one. Convict Chronicles. Christmas behind bars. Take it from me. You don't want to go there. I'm out. I'm dreaming. Hey yo, I told for white Christmas. Hey CEO, just like the one I used to know. Hey yo. For real? Alright, wait till breakfast. Glistening and chill. Yo, we out. What?